morning, y'all. I realized that I've been forgetting to introduce myself. I just felt so at home. I'm Delilah, 8th House Moon Rabbit. And this reading came to me last night. Ring ring, cosmic phone call. Are you gonna pick it up? Ooh. Shaliel, the angel of snow. Of course, this gives me winter vibes, also cold environment vibes. Someplace where perhaps it is cold year-round. There's plenty of places on Earth like that. Ooh. And Catcher is bringing up the rear, covering our rears, the crown, spirituality. We'll move on to the Arcana of Astrology. How are y'all doing? Good, I hope. Did anybody else have weird dreams? I sure did. I had dreams with family, children, but I don't remember my own being involved. The solar eclipse. And at the bottom, Virgo. I feel like we have something retrograded in Virgo right now. In fact, I'm pretty sure we have several retrogrades in action right now. So perhaps this will be in reference to something that happened during the last solar eclipse. Hold on. Yes. The moon rabbit speaks softly in general. Fading voice. This is a homemade music oracle. And I want to see what comes out. We got a little bit of time today. Ooh. Janelle Monáe and Sia flashed me. Okay. We have Sia. And I feel that Sia is giving me the greatest alive. Now a movie. I split it. It says The Matrix on the bottom and Express Elevator to Hell, which is funny. I saw a meme yesterday. I love the memes. And it was of one of the primary soldiers that died in Aliens, Vasquez, the lady, also played John Connor's adopted mom or foster mom in Terminator 2. Express Elevator to Hell, going down. Ooh, There Will Be Blood. Ooh. And West Side Story at the bottom. Okay. Daniel Day-Lewis wore that fake preacher out at the end of There Will Be Blood comes to mind because Catcher has already come out. Split the deck. King of Pentacles or Planets, and the Tower. I've already shuffled, so really I didn't have to do that. The Ace of Swords. Hey! Numero uno. Thank you for the like. Happy to see that you're here to pick up the phone. Messages are waiting. In reference to what? Is it a message of love, warning, encouragement, wisdom? The Hangman, seeing something from a different perspective. Remarkably enough, the Hangman on this card, many of the characters in these cards, I believe maybe all of the human characters in these cards rule their own suit. He is the King of Wands. The King of Wands was very prominent in yesterday's reading. That King of Pentacles. Mama, that man. I asked in reference to what? The King of Pentacles is my lover king, even though he is also the Emperor. In fact, the only one I believe that rules more than one thing. No, the King of Swords is also the devil in this deck. But I've always gotten the most charming vibes off of this King of Pentacles. And the Emperor as well. Very inviting. Two of Wands. Trying to get chose? I swear that's the only thing I'm hearing over and over. Trying to get chose. Oh, I choose you, baby. The Moon. Here, because for me, the music, it's always saying something. Even if it's counter to the vibe, it's a contrast or it's a confirmation. And this is Your Love, Deja Vu by Glass Animals. The Moon. He's saying, I've never heard this song before. He's saying, I can feel your love in the way you touch. The Moon. With my Cosmo the dog, it's giving me someone who wasn't given their recognition. And with this playing in the background, maybe love that didn't get its recognition. Is somebody calling from the 5D who is alive? The Chariot. Why do I feel like this is a Chariot year? It's a 7-year. Ooh, the Moon and the Chariot, both lunar energies. And whereas the Moon is like the stillness of the night, cover for secrets. The Chariot is bringing it out. Ah, and I've forgotten that the name of this rocket ship is the Audacity. I feel like somebody might have the audacity to say something in this cosmic phone call. Let's hope they fix their mouth right before they speak to my voyagers. Friendly fire. 5 of lasers. I think maybe somebody is recognizing real. It's hard to recognize real if you're fake. But it's coming up underneath this Ace of Lasers, Lieutenant of Lasers, Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands. Here we have the Hierophant. Isn't he beautiful? Gives me big Dr. Manhattan vibes. But with definitely more wisdom. This Hierophant is cosmic, which fits. And in this deck, I get the feeling that the Hierophant is with the High Priestess. They together. The solar eclipse comes to mind, as well as Virgo. And it's giving me the... What was the solar eclipse in winter? It's giving me that somebody, the greatest. And there will be blood. My guy, can't remember his name, it's not important right now. Ooh. My guy had not treated his adoptive son well and regretted that. By the end of the movie, he was alone and drunk. His house was in disrepair because he didn't have this Empress energy, this softness energy that makes your empire a home. And he did have an oil empire. Don't you love the way it comes together? Judgment. Hedy Lamarr, she helped make the technology for the phone call. Very famous actress. She was famous for her beauty and her statuesque nature, which is why she's so big in that card. But she was also a genius. Legit. I think she might have helped harness nuclear energy as well. Yeah, think about the end just way too much. And right up underneath the moon and the 2 of Wands, I feel like somebody regrets what they chose. A whole lot. They really feeling it. Or maybe this is a glimpse of the past. Maybe somebody's calling from 5D to let you know that they see you now. They see where they had you fucked up, where they were game goofy. And look at this. 69. Nice. The 6 and the 9 of Pentacles. Maybe somebody's sending prayers up for you. What's on the bottom? The World. Ooh. And underneath that, we got the Queen that don't play no games. Because she's been through all of this. And came to make power out of her pain. It would be a little difficult to catch up to that kind of character. Taking my time on my life. drinking too much. Help me. This Nine of Swords definitely indicates that. Y'all. Ten of Swords at the bottom of this, and as I was moving this, I see the Lovers at the beginning of this. And the Lovers are on this Judgment card as well. Six of Wands. That's also the Lovers. No, that's also the Four of Wands, a happy home. The Two of Wands here. Did somebody split up a happy home? Were you perhaps blamed for splitting up a happy home? So I'm taking my time on my ride. Here we have that King of Wands again, and this Ten of Cups. Under the sea. Under the sea. Up there they eat us. No, up there they beat us, fry us and eat us in fricassee. We want the land folks love to cook. Under the sea we off the hook. We got the spirit, you got to hear it. Under the sea, under the sea. And this King of Wands is clarifying this Hierophant, Empress, and the Hangman, who is also the king of his suit, Wands. I think the truth is that you brought somebody a lot of happiness. Perhaps somebody was brought a lot of stability through association with you. I hope somebody wasn't using you. But I guess, you know, if you were giving something equivalent to this Ten of Cups, this Empress energy, I feel like maybe you were really ready to move forward with this person. Maybe even, I don't feel like there's enough pentacles for there to be, this to be finance related. But it could be. With the Moon over the King of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and Judgment, maybe somebody wants to bring you money or help you make some money. That was the Hermit. I wonder if the secret is going to come out. Worries or fears, especially as it's this Judgment has this Four of Cups, Four of Comets, and missed opportunity. But in this card, the story behind him is that there's something from Earth that he wants, but he can't get out in space. Space is cold. Space is vast. You could look forever and never even come across what you're looking for, not even be close. The Moon, Four of Cups, Nine of Lasers, Nine of Swords. Okay. This is a lot. We're going to look through them. Death, the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Cups, which is another 10. The Hermit, funnily enough. This tarot in space. The Four of Cups man is the, who is he? The Hermit. Wish fulfillment, new beginnings, boundless, unconditional love, death. But this death definitely has a emphasis on transformation. Shedding old skin, leaving old ways. Who are these? Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Six of Pentacles. I feel like somebody might have been duped. Whether it was you or the person in question. I think they moved too fast. It seemed like they thought they already had 7 Pentacles. Maybe they thought that they already had put in enough work. And now that I see these Pentacles, it gives me... I'm already getting love, obviously, but I'm getting... maybe a group project? Or maybe just a partnered project in which somebody thought that they had it all under control. They moved fast. Maybe you were blocked out of really working in accordance. And either they were seen from above and judged, and restitution will be your healing in the matter, or they are the ones who judge themselves. It's always better to do that. See where you went wrong and... 9 of Pentacles. And make it right before the universe comes and, you know, taps you up. 9 of Pentacles, being real good on your own. 9 of, no, this is 10, but we have seen the 9 of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. We got the 10 of Cups over the 6 of Wands. It gives me the impression that you're getting yours. Your recognition, your praise, your credit, your victory. 6 of Wands is classically the victory lap. 2 of Pentacles. Ooh. Okay, blast it out. All right. I feel like somebody tried to juggle love. So trite. So typical. Somebody thought that they was really, really hot. Every time my record drops, radio says we won't stop, 'cause I'm killing them. Queen. The Empress here, she's also the Queen of Pentacles. This is the Queen of Pentacles. And that's right on top of this King of Pentacles. Maybe somebody went off and got stable. And you know, if you were off minding your business, not really caring whether they came or went, being abundant and fruitful, then perhaps a reconciliation will not be too difficult. Here we have another 6 of Wands, that victory lap. But if they did you dirty, and I feel like some of y'all were done callously. This person looked at you and said, I don't know. I don't think this is what I want. I don't want it. Temperance over this juggling that really does, if they're not coming into balance, they're drinking way too much. And thinking of you, because this bridges between the 2 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. What do we got bridging the Queen of Pentacles? 6 of Wands over this moon. This choice, this judgment, this King of Pentacles. But this King of Pentacles is, I was just saying, that King of Pentacles in space is so charming. King of Swords. The King of Swords is a little less charming. astute, wise, good at making decisions with the head, maybe ignorant in the ways of the heart. We got Say It Right, remix with Gao Lin. Gao Lin, may he rest in peace, is no longer DJing. He's DJing in the cosmos now, which calls back to mind that death card. Here again, we have the Hierophant. In the Page of Pentacles, somebody wants to bring you an offer. Ooh, we got this defensiveness, standing your ground. I just heard, look, I literally saw yesterday one of the best memes. I channel through memes, all jingles, you know, earworms, things like that. They come to me. And this meme was Romeo, and it's Juliet standing. It's a sketch. She's on top, he's on bottom on the ground. It's their balcony scene. And she tells him, Six of Wands, the fuck did I say? Progress, confidence, conquest, public recognition, triumph. And over here, we have the theme that Leo, with the solar eclipse, I feel like maybe something seemed more important than you before. But now, the seasons have changed, and people are looking at you. And I don't really like the taste that it leaves in my mouth. It's somebody that didn't do you right, and now it's about to be fall, and they've decided that they've done wrong, and they see that you're getting recognition, and they want to now, you know, lessons come to people how they come, when they are genuinely learned. But I don't like the popularity contest. Okay, but the meme, she says, Romeo, I have the high ground. And he's at the bottom like, what? And it's a spin-off of Anakin and Obi-Wan Kenobi's fight where where he, you know, gets real messed up, ran through the meat grinder pretty much, and ends up afterwards as Darth Vader in the attempt to save his life and put him in that, you know, exosuit. That's where he gets the voice. These all fell out, and so I'll take them as though they were together. Death, Four of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Find work-life balance to protect your creativity. Education, detail, perseverance. Overly careful, apprenticeship, talent, high standard, skill. Rebirth, settled decisions, practicality, contribution. And of course, both of these are fours and an 8. 4, 4, 4, 4. Maybe this person really is going to work diligently to let you know that they value you. That would be nice, wouldn't it? And if that does happen, whether or not you want to maintain any kind of working relationship with this person, take that energy and do it with gratitude. Because any love is actually love. As I look up, this, it called my attention, as you saw, you know, love tonight. Would you tell me more? That was the Ace of Wands. New beginnings, pioneering, leadership. This calls back that King of Wands that we've seen, who was in the hangman position, seeing things from a new perspective. Take action on your ideas. incoming. I'm going to leave that. It flipped out on its own. And this is something that I would say not to expect or to doubt. Simply be open as the Empress is to receiving what is her due, pardon me, from her equals and her lessers. Like, people give the Empress signs of their favor all the time. Two of Swords. Stalling, indecision, strength through suffering. And as we've seen the Strength card out here, I do believe that perhaps somebody is learning what the universe is trying to teach them about how you do people, and how in turn your treatment of others is your treatment of yourself. If you're doing other people dirty, you're doing yourself dirty. Not just with the karma, but it's, you can't produce anything that doesn't come from inside you. If you are disregarding people, if you're devaluing people, somewhere inside, that is a part of your internal narrative. The worse it is, the worse it is, the less aware of your internal narrative you are. The more bound to that energy you become. Bondage, materialism, obsession, chains, shadow self. Shadow self, repression, powerlessness. I think maybe someone is addressing their shadow self. Perhaps this is even you. Maybe you're learning from something. Maybe you've started. Maybe you're new to the spiritual journey. I would love you to be a new voyager. In the battle between goodness and evil, it is always great to have new cadets. But that shadow self really comes out. And repression. And powerlessness. Because powerlessness leads to repression. You can't deal with your shadow if you're powerless. Not that we ever are. Ten of Wands, completeness. Success and endeavor, returning. Burden, responsibility, stress, blockages, lost faith. Frustration, excessive pressure. Right after this Devil, I feel perhaps you were dealing with somebody who had a lack of faith, who was carrying a lot of burdens around for a very long time. Pardon me, y'all. But that's the last in the three that belong to Sagittarius, 8, 9, and 10. Putting it down and being ready to transition, which is definitely a Sagittarius thing. Sagittarius really coming into their energy to move forward, the Chariot. So happy when I'm not with you. And here's Save Your Tears. Ooh. I don't know why I run away. Someone taking a rest. Maybe somebody got, ooh, yes. Oh, yeah. Somebody got sat down with themselves. They must be loved by the universe. They must have ancestor, perhaps someone passed on in their life who is near, that really cares for them, because I feel like they were tapped out of the game. Coach came and got them. Take time out and the answer will come. Rest, ease, restoration, respite, recharge and reflection, abundance. I don't know why I get this, but I get that somebody was shown a lot of things that are beautiful about life. Maybe when they were ready to give up. Save your tears for another day is giving a different kind of energy right now. Especially underneath judgment and the Four of Cups. Like, you don't have to cry today. Today things are okay. And when you have a really okay day in the middle of what was misery, that can give you some faith back. Because, if you can stop feeling tortured while you're still at the bottom, perhaps things will be fine. Oh, courage, excitement, free spirit, love of life, enthusiastic, discovery, balancing priorities and decisions, duality, settling energy. I feel like somebody might have been very acquainted with the dark through no fault of their own. With this page, I feel like the powerlessness, the repression, that goes way back into their little boy, little girlhood. And maybe now they're learning how to love life. Maybe now they're ready to take their chance at their own victories. Settling energy. What does that give me? Making amends. That stage of recovery and addiction when you have to go and make amends to those that you hurt while you were in the throes of battle. Oh, wow. I don't know how that was supposed to be. I got mixed feelings about it. It was a Ten of Pentacles, but I kind of got reverse and upright energy and didn't know what to do with that. So give me one more, please. Ooh. Ooh. Now I understand. Yes, now I understand. I'm getting big. Nothing else. Ooh. Will you stop blasting out my image? Aha. I'm getting real big. Nothing else will do energy. The Empress is bringing up the very rear. Fertility, beauty, happiness, nature, pleasure, development, success. And that in this learner deck, divine. And hear me, the Empress does not have to be defensive. The Empress has guards. The Empress has an army. The Empress has an emperor. Several steps of protection in between her and having to lift a finger. And I think that this might be somebody that wants to be an emperor, to be your emperor. rescue, fear. And I will show you these in a minute. Ooh. Unite, beauty, and that's Andromeda. Who I mentioned yesterday, I swear at least once every reading, there's been some reference to the cast and crew of Perseus and Andromeda's story. Rescue, Corona Australis. I feel like somebody wants to rescue. There's another word that I'm thinking of. Fear. Callum. I feel somebody wants to retrieve the passion. Gemini, unite. They've made a decision to come together with you. And Gemini is underneath the Two of Swords and the Devil. As we know, the Lovers is another 6 numerologically. It's the first 6 following Gemini and Unite up underneath this Devil is your beauty. And I believe this is not just physical beauty. I believe this is beauty of spirit, being that the Empress has come out twice. I've seen the Hierophant twice. This Queen of Pentacles as the deer is a beautiful figure. Peaceful. A message coming. But you're here. You already didn't pick up the phone. And when this comes, if you're not really feeling in this Empress energy about a reapproaching of this King of Pentacles, King of Swords character, that's okay. I feel like you'll get there. This reading is spanning from the past of the last solar eclipse to the future. But when you get here, when you get to her, and you ain't worried about nothing, and you know that you're beautiful and protected and fertile, and you are in the midst of your own pleasure, that will be when this 3D message comes through. You'll have time to heal on your own. They got jumbled, but this fell on my table, so a resurrection. Power. But then, again, the story of Andromeda and Perseus. This is Andromeda's mother, Cassiopeia. Up underneath the Empress, the one who... There might be a karmic getting the boot. I get the loot, you get the boot. Have y'all seen the DuckTales movie? That's one of me and my pop's favorite movies. And that line is one of the many reasons why. But I feel like somebody who was vain got outshined, outclassed by you while you were minding your own business. And I think somebody is coming free. The story of Andromeda is a story of freedom, of a pure spirit being set free from a stern, vain, cold, materialistic atmosphere. Maybe both of y'all are, as Gemini is right here after fear, before beauty, before all of this goodness. Uniting, coming together. And I promise, if this energy isn't the one, I mean, whether they ascend to emperor status or not, you don't have to receive shit. Somebody will be coming with that same energy because it's what you deserve. And I believe that this is the universe. This is the heavens. Oh, intuition at the bottom, and I'm telling you, my intuition says that Catcher, the angel that's our shepherd, if you would, that's following behind, really wants you to know that your beauty is recognized here on earth and in heaven. And here are the twins underneath that of new life with Gemini and freedom at the bottom. That feels really significant to me. God bless. I love y'all. Thank you for coming and being with me. I would love to see you again. And if I don't, please take this with you forward into your voyage. Because a new cycle has definitely come for you. All you have to do is relax your grip, accept, and move forward. I love you. Bye-bye.